what this is called here. Obviously you can turn this up, and that's one way, and that will turn just the volume for that one channel up. The second thing you can do is you can bring up the fader, right? The third thing you can do is bring on gain after compression, which is right here, which nobody knows how to do, I'm sure, which is fine, but I'm just letting you know that's another way you can do it. So there's 1, 2, 3 volume control knobs for just this channel. Then you can see when we have select pushed. Who's used this board before? Raise your hands. Who has not used the board at all, period? Alright, now who has never used the board before, have you ever used the soundboard ever? Never, never, a little, never, never? Okay, so we'll get to that in a second then, so don't worry about it. I just wanted to see where we were at, kind of. So, okay, so we can turn the volume up here. Now those 3 knobs right there will turn up the volume for just this channel.
So
Alex,
on those 3, is there any preferred order to attempt the gain?
There is.
The compression.
There is, and we'll get to that in a second. Okay. No, that's the right question to ask. Okay, and then obviously if you turn this fader up, it's going to turn everything up as well as that channel, right? So which one do you turn up? How do you know which one is right? All right, so these mixers tell you with what's called unity. There's little U's all over on this board that stand for unity, and that's the guy who made this board saying, if you want optimum performance, this is a benchmark of where you should basically be. So if we look up here at this knob, we can see there's a little U right here up here in this little corner. And that's the manufacturer telling you, okay, that's unity. If you're all the way over here, you probably got a problem, right? Because you are way off from unity. So you can see there's a little U right here, and that's just at 0. Obviously that makes sense that 0 is unity. Then we've got another little U at unity over here. So the manufacturer is saying, okay, you are going to want, optimally, you'll want your mixes to be somewhere in the range of unity. If you're plus or minus 5 or 10, that's okay. If you're, let's say you are minus 30, right? Then you probably got a problem, right? So let's go back to the example of the one person here. So I'm just going to set some settings here real quick. All right, so right now I've got the gain low, the fader high, and the master fader high. So we're going to ignore those for right now, and we're just going to focus on these 2. So this is at plus 10 right now, and you're like, it's still not loud enough. I can't get it to go any louder, right? And so you're like, you know, well, what do I do? That's all the way up, and if I turn this one up, it's gonna, you know, turn everything up. And so what you would do, obviously, is gain. You turn the gain knob up, which will bring up the channel, and then you can bring the fader back down. And the goal is to have these 2 so that when the fader is at unity, it's about the volume you want it at, right? So this is called gain structure. Now, I'm trying to keep this as simple as I can, and there's lots of information for people that just want to learn. All right, so we're going to skip gain structure for now, and we're just going to keep moving on. Just how to get